Alright, let's begin with some inspiration. I'll go to this semantic pack and find a texture. This will be the foundation that everything else is, like the bass, vocal, drums, and melody sits on. Let's do a tempo of 104. It's cool for this Afroswing Typebeat. I'll just go in and drag in random stuff and see what we can come up with. I like this guitar. I'll flip it into something mad. Let's do a vocal sample. Maybe this one. Now all these samples are in different keys. We have D sharp minor, F major, A minor. At the end of the day, we'll make a beat that sounds like this. So let me begin by layering some melody and later tune these samples to that key. I'll be using a piano from the plugin Diva. Our key is C major, all white keys. Select the 4, 2, 6, 1 note of the scale. Turn them into chords by skipping each scale note twice. Duplicate the root note for depth. From here we can tune the vocal samples to C. That's the relative major of the A minor scale. You pitch plus third semitones from minor to major. Now with this guitar sample, I only want the effects like the slides and slap. Alright, this is how you treat your vocal in a beat. You want it to be less prominent in the beat. So you just pull up an EQ on the insert effect, cut both the high and low frequencies. You can add delay for movement and then reverb for space to push it to the background. From here, let's draw some inspiration from a drum loop. Hey, this sounds good. Wait, I'll come back to this. Let's try a percussion loop. This one. We can work with this. Add some shakers. With this drum loop, I only want the rim shot. Let's make it a lot more tighter by raising the out knob, normalize. And with the percussion, we can just cut some parts out so they interact well with our beat. This sounds cool, we can live with this. Alright, because we have all this guitar effect on top, we can just add a guitar sample. What I like to do is make another copy of the guitar sample, pitch it all the way down full octave, pan the instrument left and right. These two samples play simultaneously and it's practically impossible for two guitarists to play in sync, so I'll basically adjust the timing of one sample. This sounds way better. Now we can focus on making the melody sound a lot more fuller. Let's add some guitar chords. We will be using same chord progression, but we will imitate the structure of guitar chords by raising the third, that's the middle note, up an octave, and then duplicate the root note and bring them up an octave too. From here we just strum the notes by issuing the command alternate plus S. We adjust the velocity for the sounds to blend together well. Let's add some pad for the high mid frequencies. When you are layering sound, don't just copy and paste. It sounds okay, but you can make the most out of it by revoicing the pad differently. This sounds way better. Let's add another pad. For this pad, we'll just bring it up an octave. So basically, this can be our intro, and the next 12 to 16 bars will be our verse. Let's add some bass to build up energy to the next half of the intro. From here, we can add some drums. Always add swing for more groove. I'll layer the kick, so if you have a punchy kick, you can layer it with a rounded kick. It just gives it more punch and body. Alright, with the drums done, let's focus on the next half of the verse. Let's add some melody. I'll use this preset. Just copy same chord progression, do Shift plus D to shorten the note, and we can make this simple pattern. So let's play it without the drums and listen to what we've done. This sounds so clean. Now we can bring in bass to build up energy to the chorus. I'll be using this 808 bass. We'll use a percussive approach, like a drummer, to ride the bass. We can settle on this. Now we can go to our chorus. Let's make the chorus 16 bars long. The only changes we can do here is make the sub bass interact with the 808 bass. I'll basically make way like take the sub bass out for the 808 to play and then bring it back in so that the two don't clash. Like always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. And here's everything together.